have I been? I'm here to answer that question. Hi, good people. How are you doing? Have you subscribed to my YouTube channel? If not, please turn on the notification bell. Please don't forget to subscribe so that you can always get to know when I'm doing a video or when I've uploaded a video. My content is full of educational things, mainly things to do with business and imports. So if you are aspiring to become a business person, this is the right place to be. Please watch the other videos that I've done. You must get something that you will go home with. I'm telling you, just watch any of my videos and you're going to learn a few things when it comes to doing business.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh.
I have not been around for a whole 3 weeks. Yes, a whole 3 weeks. I've not been around because time caught up with me. Literally, time caught up with me. You know, when I said that I'm preparing a trip to go to China, I think I underestimated the intensity of visa processing, part of it, because most of the people that are flying to China are people with no travel history or maybe, travel history to China. Let me put it like that. And it has been hectic dealing with or trying to get your visa to fly to China. And not only in our country. I've seen my students who are in the US trying to go through the visa process so that they can be able to join my trip, and they are unable to. But I thank God, not only my continent, Africa, is represented in this trip. We have Australia in the house, we have the Caribbean, we have Canada, and I'm just thankful to God. I'm super happy. And I'm looking forward to have a very beautiful trip to China. Now, I haven't been around because I needed enough time to be able to help my people, and that is my students, to take them through the visa processing. The visa processing, that means there are all these documents required by the embassy. Documents from our government, documents from the China government, documents, I don't know. It was too much. I cannot even explain. These days, you have to provide a lot of information for you to be able to get a visa. And I've also seen people that provided all that information, but still their visas were denied. So it has been quite hectic, but I thank God. I always say in all seasons we thank God. I've seen people being given their visas, only a few, and once they reapplied, they got their visas. As we speak, my group, my biggest group of people as we speak, have their visas, have their tickets ready to fly to China. Only a few people that we are waiting for their verdict on 13th, because the Chinese embassy had gone on a holiday, so they were told that they are going to get their visas on 13th. And I'm believing in God that even those ones are still going to get their visas to fly to China. The fate will be, or the feedback from the embassy will be positive. I'm believing in God, so because we are so many that we are looking forward to fly to China. However, this is a lesson to most of you that are intending to fly to China. Just know that the requirements are too many. If you want to start preparing yourself to fly to China, you better start as early as possible. As early as possible. Even when I got to the deadline of when the registration was supposed to be, I saw people trying to join us, but we couldn't take them in. And none of them understood that it is not about the money. It's about the process of preparing yourself or you to be able to present your biometrics or to go for your biometrics. So it is tedious. Take your time, do it early enough so that you might not be frustrated. Nothing else to complain about. I've seen God in so many ways. We are flying to China in a time where it's a very high and peak season. we have the Canton fare. So that means the flights are at 200 and something thousand Kenya shillings. The dollar has gone all the way up to 154. Can you imagine the rate that you're trying to buy it from the counter? So there's the Canton fare, there is, the flight tickets are very high, the hotel rates are very high, everything is up there. The dollar rate has gone to another level at 154. But in all that, I've seen God in so many ways. I've seen God in so many ways. And I thank God. I'm looking forward to have a very, very beautiful trip with you that we are flying with to China. Not that we have put on hold our classes at the moment. That is the Telegram classes. I always don't want to do something that I'm not going to be able to give it my best. That is why I've put the classes on hold, because there is no need for you to join a class and maybe not have a live with me where you can be able to ask me questions, where I can guide you and all that. So I did put them on hold. We are going to resume once I'm back in the country. But don't forget that we are having a conference that I've prepared for you. You that you're planning, or maybe you would want to learn how to do your inputs, join the upcoming conference happening on 4th of November 2023, unless the dates change, because they can change later. Maybe I can take it to the next weekend, but so far 4th is the best for us. However, I'm going to come up with something, or a group, or a class. Once I fly to China, which I'm doing it next week, I'm going to come up with a class where I'm going to be able to share some very important suppliers to the people that would have wanted to fly to China, but they couldn't, in the group that we are doing, in the trip that we are doing, but they couldn't, maybe because they were too late to pay for that, because I have a whole group of people that I didn't take their payments because they were late to do their payments. And most of you were writing to us. What you never understood is that it's not about the money that you're giving us. It's about the process to prepare you to even go for your biometrics. That the visa process, that you have to get some documents from our government. You have to get documents from the government of China. You have to be booked in for your appointment. That's a lot. That's too much. And with that, I decided to just not be able to take money after the deadline date. So I'm going to come up with a very nice group. Stay tuned, or a class where I'll be able to provide you with premium information. I'm super grateful to God, and even to the people that I'm working with, and even to my team. It could have not been possible if it was not for my team. I have an awesome team. I can only say that. I can only say that. It wouldn't have been possible without us coming together and working towards helping these people that want to fly to China for the first time, with less knowledge of what they're supposed to provide and all that. I can say that congratulations from the team in China, from my team in Kenya. It wouldn't have been a success if it was not you. This couldn't have been a success without Kenya Airways, the pride of Africa. I'm super thankful. The fact that I walked in that specific space, told you what I need, and took it and gave me the best rate that can accommodate us with our small budget in a time where right now a flight is going for like 200 and something thousand Kenya shillings. You gave us the best. Also, this could have not been a success without Absa Bank. Absa Bank, one of the best banks to ever get yourself into. I'm telling you that right now, if you're a business person and you are in Kenya, just go to Absa. Go create an account with Absa. It's one of the best places to be. I know we were running out of time. My team, not even my team, my students, the people that we were supposed to fly with to China, We're running out of time of everything. And remember, I'd given out the charges in the Kenyan currency. So that means when I was giving them the price, the dollar was at 144, 143. Right now as we speak, the dollar is at 150 something. That changed everything. So you can only imagine. But Absa Bank gave me the best to accommodate our small budgets. Can you imagine? Must say thank you to my relationship manager. It's called Peter Munio. God bless you so much. God bless you so much. I've seen God. I'm walking into spaces and praying to God that may God give me the favor that whatever I'm going to speak to these corporates, they're going to take it, because I didn't want at any time tell my students that they have to go back to their pockets because of maybe the dollar rate. That was the key thing. And anytime I went into an office, I saw God's favor. Even at the VFS, I saw God's favor. Even at every place, I've seen God's favor. And I've seen my people being treated like VIPs in any place that they go. Can you imagine? I thank God. This God is a God that will never frustrate you soon. I've been quite thankful. I've learned a lot. I've known better in terms of preparations when it comes to flying to China. That means that maybe if there will be another trip in the near future, I think it will be a bit easier from our side when it comes to the preparation. My whole team have learned a few things here and there, and we thank God because we learn as we move. Don't forget to keep up with me as I take you through this trip to China. I'll be posting lots of content, so better keep up, better be around and just keep up with all the information. And if you're aspiring to become a business person, this is the time and this is the place to be. If you are a corporate that would want to be taught how to source things from China and all that process, I do that also. I started that in like a month's time, and I've been doing it. So if you're a corporate that maybe a hospital, an institution, like a school, like a, anything that would want to source your things from China, I can teach your procurement office, or I can take you through the process. It all determines with how you want it. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you so much. And please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell as we continue with this journey of learning how to do our inputs.